Boom. Keep them coming.
What's going on, everyone? Bobbybarks here, and welcome to the Round 5 draw for Quarter 4's 1v1 tournament. The names that you're seeing on your screen are not the people who are playing each other. That's just how they've been uploaded into the Bracketcloud. We will do a shuffle like we always do, and you will see who is playing who. There will be another shuffle in Round 6. Hey everybody, hey Jen, hi Pure. Nice to have you all here for the draw. Yeah, so this is just for Round 5 again. Round 6 is going to be completely different. We're going to do a group stage. So whoever wins in Round 5 goes through to the group stages of Round 6. And the way that we're going to work that is we'll have 32 players left in Round 6. We will split it down into 8 groups of 4. So you will have group matches. So rather than just play a straight knockout, you will be in a group with 3 other players, and you will play each of those players once, and the top 2 will go through to the next round. That's kind of how I want to do it at this stage. But we'll have a think about it in the admin Discord and communicate that to you properly as of Round 6. But for Round 5, this is officially the draw. We're going to do a little bit of rule changes, and you can all go blame Valkyrie for this because he's been spreading his seed within the Discord and telling people how to play 1v1 games, and now everyone is using Bomb Expert 1, Executioner 3, the Burst Rifle. It's just becoming more and more common, and it's getting a bit boring and a bit redundant to see everyone running Bomb Expert 1. I know there is people that have been running Bomb Expert 3 as well. RIP Gusty Phoenix, shout out to you. But we're going to take Bomb Expert out, okay? So all 3 levels of Bomb Expert will now be banned for Round 5. Now, I'm not saying the rules that we do and the rules that we change are going to stay the same throughout the tournament, but certainly for Round 5, we're going to take Bomb Expert out. Okay, so Bomb Expert 1, 2, and 3 is all banned for Round 5. Yeah, so the next thing that we're going to ban is the shotgun. That's another one of Valkyrie's favourite weapons that he's been telling everyone to use. So what generally happens, people switch out Executioner 3 for the shotgun because it's 4 loadout points, and I've seen people running around with 6 shotgun shells despite being 6 or 7 spawns up, and it's amusing to see it every now and again, but it's not amusing to see it all the time. And I've seen a couple of disrespectful uses of it, which we're trying to avoid. I know sometimes it can be funny, and this is all about having a bit of fun in the tournament. But I'm just getting a bit bored of seeing things. And if I see the same things over and over again, I'm going to take them out of the game. So Bomb Expert 1, 2, 3 banned, shotgun banned. I'm also going to take the burst rifle out of Round 5 as well. Now, like I said earlier, that's not to say that the burst rifle won't be allowed again in Round 6, but in Round 5, I want to see what it's like without it there. I want to see how players play without the burst rifle, because that is becoming the most commonplace weapon within the tournament. And like I say, it's kind of like what the shorty was like in Quarter 2. Everyone was running with a shorty, and we had to take it out because it was just a bit boring. The reason why I've done these tournaments is to make people... You can only use the burst pure. I'm sorry. The reason why we did these tournaments was to try and bring the community together a bit, because you've got different sides of the community. You've got your, for want of better words, you've got your pub scrubs, your FN tryhards, and all those different angles of the community. I just wanted to bring everyone together and have a bit of fun, and I wanted the viewer to get the best experience from the tournament rather than the player. And as a guy that watches the tournaments and does the commentating for it, it's we've been doing it all 2017, so seeing the burst rifle get used repetitively, and as you look back through the other 3 quarter winners, all 3 winners have used a burst rifle. So I want to see it out just for this round, just for Round 5. I'm not saying I'll bring it back for Round 6, but I'm not saying that I won't as well. I just want to see how Round 5 goes without the burst rifle. So there's your rules: shotgun banned, bomb expert banned, and the burst rifle banned for Round 5. Okay, you all know the gist about the draw. Oh, one other thing that I did want to touch on, we changed one of the rules in round 4, just as we were progressing, just as we started round 4, we added another little rule in that some of you might not be aware of, and that was move camping. So this is another Valkyrie term, is move camping. But it is something that I saw quite a lot of in the early stages of round 4, that people would take like a 2 or 3 spawn lead, and then they'd put Marathon Runner on and just run away from their opponent. So every time the player that was trailing was trying to get back into the game, the opponent would just run away. And I have no problem with people disengaging from an encounter if they've got to go heal, if they want to find a better position, if they want to go craft, if they want to pick up some ammo, buy ammo, armor, whatever. There's legitimate reasons for moving away or disengaging, and I appreciate that. And we will judge each of those on their own merit if there is a genuine grievance from one of the players that is trailing the game, that his opponent is just running away all the time. But what I have noticed, like I said, is people purposely just running around the map. So they'll get close to their opponent, then they'll run away without even firing a shot, and the opponent's trying to chase them, and it's, again, the tournament is supposed to be a spectacle for the viewer, and that's just not fun to watch. So we did update that as well. So please take that into account as well when you're playing the games. I know some of you are competitive, some of you want to win, but at the end of the day, it's just for fun. We just want to have a laugh with it and see where it goes. Please try not to take it too seriously. R.I.P. Gusty Phoenix. Shout out to you. Okay, so we will go on to the draw. As you all know, I just click into... What do I click into? Even I forgot what I click into. Players. Is it? Players. Yeah, there we go. And then I click shuffle. And that just shuffles a draw. So this will be the draw. I'm not going to do a dummy run or a test run. This will be the official draw for round 5. Boom. There you go. So you got Belphegor versus Jeff. You've got Betchris versus Rothilu. You've got Crimson Hawk versus the Wild Card. Now, I'll come back and talk to you about the Wild Card in a little bit. You've got John 500 minus his bomb expert against Janos Maiden. You've got Shawise, or whatever that is, against TLOU Strategist. Jonestown 4am versus Are You Scared Yet? Kieran W99 versus Kaplani. That they actually played each other in quarter 3. I do remember that. I think it was the quarter-finals, actually. I think Kaplani went on to the semi-finals after beating Kieran. I know they definitely played each other in quarter 3. I just can't remember off the top of my head which stage it was at, but it was quite far into the tournament, so it'll be good to see those two go up against each other again. Jamos 520 has been just plugging away in the tournament. He's been doing really, really well. He's going to play against the Spartans. You've got this IDRI joke here. I think that's supposed to have an R on the end. I think he did tell me that after the last round. Playing against this other person here, whoever that is. Still a lot of names in here that I don't really familiarise myself with. We've got Fusion Frenzy versus King of Kings. The Dankist Tank versus MX Solidus. Bobbybarks, that is not me, by the way, is playing Wreckage 11. You've got Karmatic Assassin versus Drew Dimond or something like that. Always 1MB versus Psychedelic 2000. You got Believe That 18 versus the Charles. The Charles was the guy who beat Boom Boyman, let's not forget. So Believe That 18 is quite a decent player, but the Charles is not to be written off. You got Kodonrix 777 versus Gumma Flores. That will be a good game. Gumma's quite a decent player. Kodonrix obviously disposed of Pajja 1234 in the last round, which was a great game. Kodonrix has had it tough so far through this tournament. I think nearly every game he's played and he's had a really tough opponent, and Gumma Flores will be no different. DA Throat Slasher versus Sean So something or other. I'm not really familiar with either of those two players, but we'll see how that one goes. Frozen Onyx versus Langdon. We'll see how that one goes. I know Frozen Onyx is a predominantly bow player. I'm not sure what type of player Langdon is, but we will look out for that one. Romance Jones, the killer of Nick A30, will play Zem92. R12 Shoot, the beater of Alex J30, I think it was, will play Bobby's Bellends. Again, that's not me. Don't think it's me playing on alt account as Bobby's Bellends or Bobbybarks. It is not me. We have Logan Beast Rage versus Wildebill 644. We have Lord Satoni versus Drop de la Sauce. Zara versus the Shiv Prince. Pen Ellie versus String Bill. We've got Purist in the Game versus Cyborg David TLOU. We have Quinton Cobb versus Duncan. We have Beaten by a Girl versus SB Easy. We have iMac94 versus Complex Code 717. We have Adrenaline RX versus Raystar. That will be a good game there. Adrenaline was absolutely on fire with that variable rifle in the last round. That'll be a tough game for Raystar. We'll have to see how that one goes on. We have Vampinis versus Jamal91 Gamer. Two-Faced Ghost versus Swim 500 Magnum. I'm not sure who that is. And Musty versus Tinetro. Musty there playing on his alt account is going to go up against Tinetro. Good luck with that one, Musty. So that is your draw, ladies and gentlemen. What do you think to that? I've come back into the Twitch stream, so I'll be interested to see what your thoughts and theories are on those roundups. Who do we think is going to struggle? Who do we think is going to go through? I would love to hear from you in the comment section once this is uploaded on YouTube as well. So I think that is it for terms of that. I'll just go back and talk to you about that wild card then. So what happened here, so Crimson Hawk, a very, very good player indeed, he's going to be playing against the wild card. And what we're doing here is we've taken... In fact, I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to leave it a secret. There will be a video on the wild card a little bit later in the week, probably after the weekend, probably early next week, mid next week. I will do you a video on the wild card to show you what we've done there. But basically, we had to double disqualify 2 players who were playing each other because they were just not talking, couldn't arrange the game, and you know we get this quite a lot. But we're going to keep the wild card secret. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you've enjoyed the draw, and I hope you enjoyed the round 4 highlights. And if you did, I'm sure you'll enjoy round 5. There's some very interesting matchups there, as we have the last of the knockout games before we go through to that draw for the group stages in round 6. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I will catch you all in the next one. Bye for now.